Hello and welcome to a new video from Digidesignresort. My name is Monia, and in this video I want to show you how to draw the running turkey from my story. So here's what you need. So first of all, I have my bullet journal, of course. Whatever you use is just fine. Then some pencils, some colored pencils, a rubber and a white Sharpie. So now let's get started. I start with my pencil and draw a circle for the head and then an oval for the body, but then I also connect the head and the body with just two lines, and then we're already getting into the details. So you see, it's really not that difficult. I know it looks difficult, but it's really not if you break it down into geometrical forms. If you still find it too difficult to draw it yourself, but please try before you give up. You can always go to the link below and check out the printable we have for you. And you can just print it out and glue it into your journal, or use some graphite paper, and then you can just draw my lines and have the same turkey in your bullet journal as mine is. So just as you prefer, but both is possible. So you see me drawing here all the details. Now I'm getting into the eyes, which are pretty important, of course. And once I have done that, I try to spare out the circles, the white, but we get onto that a little later with the white Sharpie, because I want it to really pop out. So it's already getting all a little bit colorful, so that is what I want later on. So now I still stick to my pencil. So once I'm done with a basic drawing, so with a pencil, I grab a black colored pencil and go over the lines. You might want to use a Stabilo pen depending on what lines you want to have. I decided for the colored pencil, but you can go with whatever you prefer. It makes it a little bit harder because later I want to get rid of all the pencil lines, so I have to wrap it off, and I also wrap a little bit of the color. So you might want to think about it and decide for a Stabilo pen instead. So, but it's totally up to you, of course. There are a lot of ways which lead to Rome, so don't worry about which pencil you use here. So I try to get the white dots into the eyes of the turkey with just a colored white pencil, but as you can see, it doesn't work. It turns out a little bit gray and it doesn't look good anymore. So what I have done is I use my white Sharpie, because that makes it really pop out, really stand out. And don't forget to shake it well, otherwise you cannot draw, and you just have to put one point here. And be careful it doesn't smear, because it needs a little bit of time to dry. And before you do it, just make sure you have filled the eye with a black color, and then go ahead and put your light on it. Maybe you think why I'm drawing that turkey. Well, I can tell you, I have written a story about that turkey a few years ago in the newsletter, and I was talking about that little guy who just disappeared because he didn't want to die for Thanksgiving, so he ran away. That's why it's called the running turkey. And then he ran into the wood, and he discovered a nice friend, and the story is, maybe not as expected, but it's nice to read, and I always had a piece of it in the newsletter. So in case you are interested in such stuff, please don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. I leave a link below where it says freebies, and there you get even more great freebies. Here, one thing I mentioned before, now I'm rubbing off the pencil lines in the turkey. The problem here is that the colored pencil can also be rubbed off, so I really need to be careful. Do not press my rubber a lot on the paper. So in case you want to avoid that, please use a Stabilo pen, Stabilo pen, and then you avoid rubbing off the colored lines. So, and now let's get into the relaxing part. Just let's color the turkey, and you see me just filling the pieces here. It's not hard work anymore, it's just a little relaxing task. So I'm just filling these here, and I do not shading. I'm not shading here. Actually, I just have plain color because I want it to look like a plain graphic, as this is what the original looked like, or nearly looked like. So you can see it, of course, when you click on the link below and check it out how it looks when it's digitized. So in case you are interested, just go there and have a look. And well, if not, you can of course just draw this turkey yourself and into your bullet journal. And you see it's a nice cover for November, because that is what November is all about. It's about Thanksgiving, and I really think it's a nice habit, so a nice party. How do you call it? A nice fest. And yeah, that's why I have decided to put the turkey as my November cover. Here in Germany, we do not celebrate Thanksgiving, unfortunately, but we have the same on Christmas Eve, I guess. We are coming together with our families and spend time together and also have a nice dinner together. So more or less likely what you have on your Thanksgiving, but we do not have such a nice meal. You can do whatever you want here for Christmas, and I think you are doing that on first day of Christmas. We have two Christmas days, Christmas holidays, so day 1 and day 2 just after Christmas Eve, and everything is closed here, so it's a little bit different, but the purpose is the same. So still, I was thinking that Thanksgiving is a very nice holiday and a very nice tradition. That's why I have decided to put it here in my November cover. So I would love to know, what are you doing for November? Are you adding a turkey to your bullet journal, or what November stands for you for? So now I don't want you to be bothered with my drawings here, because it's just me drawing and filling these areas here, and you will see the result in just a second. So here is my finished Thanksgiving turkey, the running turkey. So I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and if so, please don't forget to click the bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video, and subscribe to our channel, and then I will see you in the next tutorial. Until then, bye.